In 2011, January, I was arrested, and in February of 2011, I was sentenced to prison. Not a good way to start off a new year. That's pretty much a bummer, but the Lord works in mysterious ways. While I was sentenced to prison, I was sentenced to a mother-infant facility where I was able to take my 2-year-old son. And while being there, I was able to get him diagnosed as autistic, which really helped me to understand his challenges and difficulties that he had been going through, which ultimately I went through, and it helped to equip me with ways to handle him, to deal with him, and to be able to help him. So when I was released, I was supposed to be moving in with my mom. That fell through, and so I had this apartment lined up, which was fully furnished, beautiful, and I only was getting $300 a month. So it was just amazing with the lack of income that I was receiving. But that was put off for 6 months. So the pastor of the church I was going through happened to call me that day. And I told him the predicament I was in and the challenges and what was I going to do, right? And so he's like, hold on a moment, I may have a solution. So he hung up and he called me back. And he said that there was a couple at our church who had an extra house, empty house next door that they were willing to allow me and my son to live in. I was able to have all my kids there for the summer. I have 5 kids, and my son's great-grandmother ended up being able to move in with me. This was a beautiful home, wonderful neighbors. It was just amazing, beautiful yard, and this was a blessing from God, definitely. So while I was there, I would go out, I would make food, and I would find people that were hungry, make tacos, or I'd go find someone that I was hungry and go buy them something to eat. A lot of people were like, you can't afford that. Why? Nothing was being taken away from us. My kids were provided for, I was provided for, and so it was something that me and my children, we loved to do. And we got to meet people, talk to people. And so also at the time, I was very on point with my nutrition. When I was released from the mother-infant facility, I started really working on my nutrition and my exercise. So I was eating healthy, I was working out, and I started doing Jillian Michaels 30-Day Shred, which I highly recommend, and I still do to this day for results. It's awesome. And so I was working out, I was in the best shape of my life, I was happy, I was connected very strongly with God, a strong church foundation. I had my children, we didn't have extra money, but we were enjoying each other, we were having a good time. I had my son's great-grandmother there with me and lots of family, and so that was the time in my life that I knew I was at my best.